Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another thrilling installation of my life. So, if you remember, or if you watched the videos, you might remember, I should say, because I know I'm getting a lot of new subscribers lately, so I know some of you will be new to this entire thing, and I don't expect anyone to really go back on the back catalogue, because, well, yeah, not much. Anyway, for those who do know, I am currently learning German on Duolingo and Rosetta Stone. One is better for learning, but the other is more exciting. The first one, Duolingo, is the more exciting one. And I've been doing very well on there lately. I've even got, I think it's 476 day streak now. Something like that anyway. Doing well until this speaking exercise came up. You have to say, Gibt es ein Café in der Nähe? Which means roughly, is there a cafe nearby? And you say it several times just to make sure, and these speaking exercises are pretty easy. Normally, because you just say it again and again, and the thing recognises the word. But for some reason, the app was not recognising me saying ein Café. That's it. And it just kept saying, this is wrong, go again, this is wrong, go again, this is wrong, go again. Okay, we'll come back to it. Then it's the same damn question. Say it again. Gibt es ein Café in der Nähe? I think it sounds perfectly legible. I think. But no, that's wrong. Which means the app is either playing up, or, which is very likely because Duolingo is mostly AI now. It's the main reason I'm honest with you. That is the main reason I haven't bothered to get the super package. Because the whole idea of video calls and that with the characters on that thing sounds good. It sounds like it'd be entertaining and informative. But if it's an all AI thing, then no, they can go do one. I mean, I'll do the free service, that's it. And I don't mind sitting through the occasional ad. I can live with that. But it could also be me. You know, it could be. Considering I can say Bushaltestelle, fine, according to the app, although I may have screwed that up now, thinking about it, I can't help but question myself saying it. Isn't life grand when you're me and you question everything? Anyway, I was saying, there are two conclusions to this whole thing. It's either the app or it's me. Could be me. And that's not a thought I really want to deal with, you know, because I've always had issues around my intelligence. Always. I've always felt I was never smart, you know, and of below average intelligence and all that other stuff. I mean, my family won't say anything like that. They always say, yeah, you're pretty smart, Jim. I say, am I though? I'm not sure I am. And that is where the thoughts started coming in. You know, you're not good enough, you know, all the others, the negative ones. You know, you're not good enough. You should stop this. Just give up now, Jim, it's easier. And as it kept saying again and again, I was pronouncing ein Café as wrong. I eventually got annoyed, closed the app and just threw my phone on the bed. It's a mattress, so there's going to be no real damage to the mattress anyway. Crappy little joke down my part. Anyway, as I was saying, I got annoyed. The negative thoughts were coming in, I was listening, and then suddenly something snapped in me. My brain suddenly said, Jim, I don't want to feel this way. And I don't want to feel this way. So I took a deep breath in and I went out. I said, I'm not going to feel this way. I am not going to feel this way. And you know what? I'm keeping it at bay. And although this may not seem much to you, the listener or viewer, which depending on which you are doing, although if you are watching, I hope you're listening, otherwise you're just looking at me move my mouth. But that says more about you than me, though. Anyway, where was I? Keep doing this. Anyway, yes, I remember now. I was saying I didn't want to feel this way, and I'm doing okay. See, there was a time when this would have really bugged me, and I would have gone to bed saying things like, I'm such an idiot, why do I bother, it's never going to work out, so why even try? You know, all that usual negative stuff which I've been saying to myself for the last 25 odd years in life. But not tonight. Tonight I didn't. I've always vowed that I would never become too reliant on pills and other things to keep this in check. Because I don't want to, because although saying that, I have been getting some of my videos posted lately, people have been giving me their tips, which I think are brilliant. I really do, and if you are one of the people that commented, giving me advice on it, thank you. You know who you are. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I hope others learn from it too. But I've always said I'll never become reliant on one thing, because become reliant on it, then it loses its power. It's like the previous video where I spoke about my addiction to soluble paracetamols. And I was explaining how really my addiction to that was giving me headaches, and which would then make me go back to the addiction, if you remember. And one thing I learned from that is that before, when I got a headache, before the addiction days, I would just, have the usual soluble or maybe normal paracetamol. Doesn't really matter, both worked. I usually had normal, the solid ones were always saved for bad days because they worked better. But it's really because it's soluble, they're straight in the system, so they would. And over time, one of the things that made me think, I didn't really mention this in the video because I didn't remember it, but looking back, I think about it now, is that the pills were losing their power. Before they worked, after a while, it was like they sometimes worked. Sometimes you'd need a second dosage for another 4 hours later, because they say don't take them less than 4 hours apart. So I'd always do that. They lost their power. And I think if I relied too much on pills to make me happy, or less depressed, then I think the same could happen. I've got to regulate my emotions by myself, I've got to do it by myself, without too much outside interference. What I was saying now, actually, no, not outside interference, too much medicinal help, I should say. That's probably the best term for it. I've got to keep it up, or rather keep up the positive thinking, the water, the lack of sugar. I've cut out, I say I'm not in good way, but when I compare to how I am now to how I was, say, a year ago or 5 years ago or whatever, I'm doing amazingly better with my mind and my emotions. And it makes me really happy to think about. And I hope if you have the same problems that I do, then you can reach the position I'm in now. Because thinking about it, it's really good. It's a really good position to be in, and I like this position. As much as I am, although I still have bad days and everything, it's not like it used to be, I remember once, about maybe 10, somewhere between 8 and 10 years ago, I cried myself to sleep, almost. I laid in bed for about 4 or 5 hours, trying to sleep. I was so depressed, I was almost sort of shedding tears at everything. At the time, I just put it down as another bad day, which I often had. So I never thought about it. But looking back, that's really bad. But at the same time, I'm doing so much better now. And I'm really happy about that. And I think it's not just me that's changed. I think you, the viewers, the commenters, the likers, the subscribers, you have all helped me in your own little way. just by being there, you know. It's like when I see a comment, it makes me happy because it's like someone's actually listened to me talk. And not only have they listened to me, but they've actually thought something or they felt something. And there are people who have commented on more than one video. And that makes me happy too. You know who you are. And thank you. I appreciate it, I really do. And I'm doing better, is what I'm basically saying. I'm doing better than I was. Because the Duolingo thing would have really, a year ago, I may have even got really pissed off. I would have stayed up for another 3 hours to calm down, or have taken one of my pills for it. But I didn't. But tonight I didn't. Admittedly, tonight was going to be an OCD night where I read my book and went through a bit more, but I realised I wasn't in a good place. I said, I'm not going to film tonight. But then I started thinking about it, and I thought I should get out, I should get the phone out and start talking about how I feel better and how I dealt with this. And knowing I'm getting control of this makes me really happy and hopeful for the future. I mean, I know I've got a long way to go, but I'm starting. Progress is being made, and that makes me so freaking happy. I can't really put it in words, but I do. I feel good. I really do. And I know some of you watching will have your own issues and your own, and I truly hope you do get over them. And I hope you can make the progress that I'm making now. So, but I've always said, if you are struggling, please reach out to me. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I'll try to be as tactful and hopefully not say something stupid. No promises. Nah, just kidding. I will be thoughtful and considerate. I've learnt my lessons from previous installations of my life. I hope. I'm sure. Well, my heart's in the right place wherever it happens. But seriously though, if you are struggling, reach out to me. Or if you don't want to talk to me, then reach out to someone. Because a problem shared is a problem halved, as they say. And before I go, I just want to say now, I love each and every single one of you. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for in life. And I hope you'll continue to stay with me on this journey. Because with you, my viewers, the journey is a lot less lonely. I mean, sure, we may never meet up or real life or anything, but you are part of my life now. And you know who you are, and I'm grateful for that. And I truly am happy and grateful that you have joined me on this journey. Really am. It's been a good year for me. I admit I haven't quite achieved what I set out to do, but thinking about it, that was rather silly to set out a list of things to achieve, you know? What I should have said, when I made my list of things to do, I should have made one list with one item on it, and that was simply do better or less bad than before. That was it. That's all I should have said. Do better, or be less bad, or do an improvement from what you were before. That was it, really. But you know what? I still stand by my original list. I mean, I probably won't achieve any of those things. I mean, I'm not going to move abroad this year, let's face it. I've got things on. I mean, I probably won't get on a date this year, but that's okay. There's always next year for that. Offhand, I can't remember what the others were. I mean, I think fitness was one of them as well. And I've gone fitter. I mean, despite what I've done to my foot, I'm back into jogging now. It's like it's part of my schedule again. I've tricked my brain into doing it again. But before I get on too much, I am happy. Ish. I mean, I'm not. I mean, could I be happier? Yeah, everyone could. But right now, I feel good. I have improved. And I'm doing a lot better than what I would have done, than what I was in the past. That's all I can ask for. It's all I can ask for. Right now, it's improvement. And I've done that. So, on that happy note, I'm going to have a good night's sleep because I'm in a good mood right now. So, I hope you're all well. I hope you achieve what you want to achieve. And just remember, I love every single one of you. Especially you. Yes, you. You know who you are. So until next time. Bye.